Okay, y'all. I'm gonna do a little bit of gaming before I go to breakfast. Before breakfast gets ready. I'll be ready to start here in just a bit. Won't be on long today for Saturday because we got a wrestling show tonight. And they're doing karaoke afterwards, so might be on later. I don't know. I didn't get much sleep again. I had a restless night this time. I kept having these like little naps, and I'd wake up, and I'd have another little nap, and I'd wake up, and it's just a weird time. Maybe it's these Dr. Peppers. I don't know. Something. We can't always get them. So I'm normally drinking an old very terrible soda. It may be the Dr. Pepper. We buy generics, we don't buy the name brand. They're too effing expensive. Who's got money to waste on that shit? Just for a name. Especially when these names are trying to tell you how to live. I say F that too. Okay, I'll be ready here in a bit. I'm going to tell you, the firefighters were very, very short-sighted when it came to businesses, because that's going to be where the tyranny rules right now. It's corporations, and that ain't right. We still got constitutional rights, but the government's just going around. The government's just going around our Constitution through corporations, and that ain't right. I thought about that when I was bringing up the brand. I mean, their job is to make products or sell products or whatever they do. Other than that, they got no business making any kind of mandates on our lives. Come on, go back out here. This creepy old... Was that him? Or was that somebody else? Warping and busting the savoring. Yeah, that's him. He's back there, y'all. Hey, fuck you. Fuck you, old man. He's about dead, though. Let's see if I got anything to heal him with. Is he out? There we go. He's out now. And that barely healed him. Is that the only way out? There's no other way out? Oh yeah, there's another door. Or is that the same door? That's the same door. Oh, that's his only way out. And that freak is out there waiting to chop him up. I'm gonna chop. I'm gonna kill. Where is he? Lordy, I shouldn't have let him disappear. What the hell was I thinking? No, he could be anywhere. What the hell was I thinking? What the hell was I thinking? Come on out. Come on out, you crazy old man. Come on out, crazy old. Well, let me. Before I leave. Cause I took that herb. Where you at, Kooky old Lukey? There's Kooky old Lukey.
You kill me, and I just come right on back.
Yeah, we know. I figured it out. I figured it out. I have figured it out, you old son of a bitch. You get his neck, he's fall. Then he just comes right back. That's what's so bad. He's like Michael Myers or Jason. He comes back to life. Back to life. Back to reality. Back to life. Back to reality. Back to life, back to reality. I don't know what else to do. That's my problem with Resident Evil games or any other game. I get stuck. I get stuck. That's the one good thing about a fight game or a wrestling game. The only thing you can do is either win or lose. At least you don't get stuck. At least you're not stuck walking around for hours. I don't have the patience anymore. When I was young, boy, would I play these games for months and months and nights after night. I don't have that kind of patience anymore. I mean, I eventually played through the original Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. But it took me the whole time. Even with cheats. And that was just to keep my ass alive. Like I said, the items would never even count to you. Because if you took the items, you'd still have to have a trouble. Like, say, if it depended on activating that story, you had that trouble. So I'd just take the infinite lives. Now, there was one cheat that I liked. And you could click between your crate. That was another thing I liked. You know, like, instead of going to the crate, you hit the L1 or L2 or something like that. And you could automatically... And you could open up your crate. You could trade, like I said, if you wanted the bazooka, you could trade for the bazooka. Oh, and you could give yourself infinite ammo. I'd take that. Where you didn't run out of ammo and you could just use whatever weapons of choice. That was another thing that I would use. But even that, it took me months to solve the puzzles. Is that another end of the steps? And does it just go? It just goes to the same place. I should have knew that's the way the steps are in the like in the Resident Evil 1 and 2, the police station and the mansion. Oh, found the map.
Howdy.
Oh my God! He got me again, y'all. Happy Halloween, happy October. That's what I found the freaking bell.
Just shut up.
This guy is something else.
That all you got? Triggers!
He ain't going down this time. Looks like a jobby.
Not gonna do it a good boy.
Yeah, I figured that out.
I'm an old man, son. You can't take on an old man.
Come on, let him fall, damn it. He's not falling this time.
Where in the hell you think you're going?
Why isn't he crawling? He's just been playing possum the whole time. He don't really crawl.
That tickles, boy.
He's just playing games, y'all. He's just playing games. He's playing games.
It's over, boy.
He's playing possum, y'all. He's a playing possum. And he's lying low. I pop a car around back. I got my shades pulled down. I told everybody, including my mama, I was leaving town. I keep old George on the old turntable till I'm over you. And just a playing possum, and he's a lying long. I got 100 watts burning coming through the speakers of a stereo. Don't wanna see nobody, nowhere I wanna go. And he's playing possum, and he's lying along. I'm singing a country song that time. He's still on the floor right now. That's the weirdest thing for Resident Evil. They usually just, once they die, they die. Not this schmuck. He keeps coming back. He keeps coming back. Back to life. Back to reality. I told everybody, including my mama, I was leaving town. Hey. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Or if he ever comes down the steps, that'd be neat. After watching him come down the steps. He'd probably come when you're not looking, though. He'd probably sneak up on you, but I'd like to see him coming down the steps. Yeah, that'd be a sight to actually see him coming down the steps. That'd be neat. Well, I think I'm stuck in this game for right now. So what I think I'll do, I'll come back later when I got more time. When I got more time to kill. I did about 20 minutes of it. Yeah, that'd be neat to see him coming down them freaking steps. That'd just be neat. Knowing him, he'll sneak up. Like I'll be walking out somewhere and they'll be, there you'll be. Oh, let me find that map again. I'm scared to look at the map. He popped out last time. Do y'all remember he popped out last time? I started looking at the freaking map and he popped out. I hear something. Is it just him? Must just be the wind. Yeah, I'll come back to this game later. You know, I thought I had that one solved, and I noticed it had 2 more heads. Oh, here he is! Where is he? Yeah, he's coming down the steps! He's gonna come down the steps! Oh boy, come on down the steps!
Don't worry, I'm still here.
Come on down the steps! Oh boy, he's coming down the steps, y'all. He's coming down the steps. Where is the freaking steps? Where are the freaking steps? Oh, there he is. I didn't see it. He fell quicker that time. I couldn't see for the freaking blood. Maybe I'll see it on my replay. Well, let's see if I can get back to the save room. Because I may have to just lose everything I've done. Which was kill him myself a couple of times. There might be something else out here though, you never know. This game crazy. This game's scary and crazy. He's liable to walk back out before it's all over. Woo! Woo! Is that the save room? I found it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save. Because I did kill him a couple more times. And I'll pick up this game later. This is crazy, y'all. This is some crazy shit. Couch. We'll probably go to the cat on the wall. The X is doing weird things. The S is doing weird things today. I was sinking that down. I'll probably stay on here till breakfast is ready. Hold on, let me tell her to tell me when it's ready. Okay. I decided not to I'm playing in my room this morning instead of the living room. I have no way of doing commentary in the living room. And I didn't get to really game much yesterday, aside from yesterday morning when I couldn't sleep. Boy, I'm telling you, I was laying there just feeling so sick, I couldn't stand it. That game was a saver yesterday morning. I was so sick I couldn't lay down. Felt like I wanted to throw up. That's how bad my stomach was burned up. And be it all last night, I got it up to take it, and I was going to take it, and I forgot. So I may be in worse shape this morning, or today, than I was the other day, because I forgot to take one dose of my acid reflux medicine. Now we're going, since it is Halloween month, you know, I was telling you Jeff had big plans for, I kind of spoiled his plans with Missy. But I let her start about 3 days before October. But the thing was, he was planning to be an axe murderer. But then I got to thinking, do they have a knife? So now he's like a slasher. But he'll still kill with trucks and vehicles. Today I'm going to be a little sparing. I'm just going to let him creep today. You know, Michael Myers had his share of creeping. He would creep in the car. But today, Jeff, I never went through here before. Let's see what's in here. Michael Myers will do his creeping. And Jason, when he creep outside the clotheslines. Well, today's going to be Jeff's creep day. I should have really saved it for actual Halloween. But I didn't. I started it on October 1st. The month of mayhem for Jeff. Now after October, Jeff's going to go back to normal. He's only been the slasher for October. In honor of horror movies. They did find him a car. He won't have to try to drive that truck. Oh, it's a loud engine. And it rumbles the controller too. I hope I didn't block his entrance out. I hope I can get him out of this. Get him out of this. I wonder where he gets out. He's back, the man behind the mask. And he's out of control, he's back. He's the man. That don't get out. behind the mask. I want to get him out. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm stuck, y'all. But I may just have to say F that. With one finger, with one finger. I said. Wonder if he goes this way, will he get out? A country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. He got out. I'm on there. I won't be wasting my time. Wasting my time talking. I want to be careful with how I drive this thing.
Whoa, really?
Just get fucked.
If it's nice tomorrow, I make
Creeping.
jogging. Gotta work on my body. Can't be all
Creeping.
brains, right?
Boom, boom, boom. Creeping. Boom, boom, boom. Creeping. Boom, boom, boom. He's 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 creeping. Boom, boom, boom. Hello, lady in the red. Hello, lady in the red. Hello, lady in the red. You're gonna get stabbed. Hello, lady in the red. Lady in the red. A lady in the red. You're gonna get stabbed.
Oh, man.
And now he's going back to the car. He's gonna try to get away from the police. Will he make it? We will see. And he's gonna go back to creeping. Gonna go back to creeping. If he can get away from the damn police. He's creeping. Y'all, October creeping. Y'all, October creeping. He's October creeping. He's creeping. October creeping.
Wow!
October creeping. That Jeff is a freak. He may act calm and collected, but he's a fucking creep.
You have to pull to the side. It's the law.
He just passed Chevy Chase. He got the pigs on him now. For being a motherfucking slasher. He's got the pigs on him now. For being a motherfucking slasher. He's a motherfucking slasher. He's a motherfucking slasher. That's our boy Jeff. Guy who owns JCBW's slasher. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. And he's a slasher. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. A motherfucking slasher. He did it! Boom, 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 boom. Wow. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. He's a motherfucking slasher. He ain't gonna get away from damn police. He just ain't gonna do it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And he's a slasher. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, boy, Jeff's a slasher. Boom, boom, boom. 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 Got stuck right down the old car. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. He's a slasher. Fuck yeah! Fuck you! Let's put in a Freddy Krueger voice. Fuck you! Well, you might as well surrender. For now. He'll be back to life just like the old man. He'll be back to life just like the old man. Down. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. I've learned how to just easily select a weapon. And where's this freaking car? I guess I'll get him another one.
Shit!
Yeah. Boom. Shit on you.
Hey, greetings.
There's a guy in the Crow. Here we go. Shit on me. I'll take him out in the mountain. Let's let him be like Jason today. We're gonna take him to the woods. We're gonna take him to the woods. Let him creep in the woods for October the 2nd, 2021. If I can even get him to the fucking woods. Freaking woods. I'm trying not to cuss. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. This is my beautiful show, and it is shot in slow motion. I'm going back towards the city. We don't want to go back to the city. We don't want to go back to the city. Down. Boy, Axl Rose, he looks good, y'all. He almost looks like he did years ago. He's just an older man. I knew he was going to doing that shows every day. Have y'all seen his pictures? Bam, bam. You know, I hope Axel's like, you know, everybody's always thrown off on him. Both Axl Rose fools. I'm up here with the Vinewood. I hope Axl fools him. I hope he's like Mick Jagger. I hope he's around forever. And I hope he's able to go when he's over. Have y'all saw Mick Jagger? Boy, he's still going even after the surgery. You know, that girl must be pretty tall. 'Cause Jeff's tall. I probably made her too freaking short in the game. Because she's bigger than Jeff. Now, it could be those hills. I bet it's the hills. It's probably the hills. Oh, he can climb the tower. I'm going to let him climb the tower and sit up here till about night. He's going to be watching, creeping. I'm going to let Jeff creep till about night, till about dark. And then when it gets dark, he starts. If I got time. I may not get time. But now if I have to, I will pick up where I left off in the living room. I can't have any commentary, of course. The casino. Guy, you just don't know how lucky you are. You was walking right beside a killer. He's going to wait for the darkness. I wonder how long it takes dark to come to this game. I'm crazy, ain't I, y'all? I know I'm crazy. That's always been my dream, was to make Jeff kill. Because I had that storyline. We became serial killers. You know, if I had that out, I don't have it. Let's see if I can find it. I'll just let that intro play. I can't let the song play because it's copyrighted. But I could probably let my intro play. If I can find it, I'm going to play that. A little intro. I'll try to filter it out. I'll try to filter the background of it and put it somewhere. Where he said, we became serial killers. He was talking to Trent and it was like a phone recording. 1998, and I'm going to tell y'all something creepy. Really creepy about all that. There's one song off that recording that I recorded on the Columbine Day. And I'm telling y'all, it was that one Trent Reznor done. It sounds really wild. And I recorded it before I went in the living room and chaos was breaking out on the news. It goes down, 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 to down, 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 to down, 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 to down, 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 down. This world rejects me. This world threw me away. That always gave me the creeps, y'all. Because, you know, them old boys, they felt rejected. They felt like everybody was making fun of them. And to think that I was recording that when they was breaking, I mean, it had to be going on right as I was recording it. Because I went back and remastered it or mastered it. And I didn't know what was going on. Bow, 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 bow. I'm kind of that way. I'm kind of psychic at times. But it was something that I was recording at the end, and I've never forgot it. I recorded that recording in 98 and 99. Bam, 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 bam. But he started out with the recording, and I don't remember if it was the first recording or not. Because I did it in parts, you know, I did it over time. Some of it, my old karaoke actually quit working. I started doing it with the older karaoke, the newer karaokes, which are junk. The old one, it was junk too, but it had some red and white and yellow cables on it, on the back. And you could take the audio out and put it to a Sony radio, so I recorded with the Sony radio, but eventually both the Sony radio and the original karaoke played out, because they're both from 1993. And boy, I used the hell out of them. But I always wanted to make Jeff a killer in a video game, but you know you can't do that in wrestling. You can't kill nobody in wrestling. But when I saw that you could do all the things you could do in this game, and then I made that girl, I thought, I gotta make Jeff. He's the wacko. He wants to be a wacko. Bom, 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 bom. But I always thought it was very, very weird that I was recording at the moment that was, because I didn't know what was going on. I just turned on the news and there it was. I think I went back and did the double vocals. Oh yeah, that's one of the reasons. I know why I'm bringing that up. I took that little line and I didn't have a way to, I didn't have a computer. So I had to redo it. At the end of the song I put, we became serial killers. We became serial killers. At the end of the song. He was talking to him and Jeff. I mean Trent. Because he was trying to get Trent in trouble. His goal was to get Trent in trouble for stealing his wife. You see, he was getting even with him. That's what the storyline was. But it was horrible that was going on at the same time that I was recording.
Don't say
that.
anything. I don't know you.
Because I didn't know
Maybe
what was
I
going
do.
on.
I don't remember.
I'm telling you, I was in my
I got a
darkness in my
job.
room.
A
It was
job.
dark. The overhead lights had quit. They completely burned out, so I covered them up, and I would have to use the lamp light. And that room was kind of big. And I had one of the big, you know, them big long bulbs that you could get at Walmart that would plug up, and they were disposable. I had one of them above the bed, and had lamps all the way around the room. It was dark in there. So I was just sitting in the darkness in my my room. I didn't have a TV in there. I eventually did get a TV in there, but it wasn't in there then. Or if it was, it didn't, no, I don't think I actually had it in there. I don't remember. I might have had a TV in there. I know I eventually put one in there. But in the beginning, I didn't have a TV in there. And I didn't have no cable specifically. If I did watch TV, it was on antenna. Because it was all the way at the back of the freaking house. I'm at the back of the freaking house now. We're on one end of it, I'm on the other end. But it was at the back of the freaking house. It was far away from the living room or anywhere you could have put cable. So I just had it, when I did put a TV in there, I just had an antenna. I wasn't watching CNN. I used to watch CNN, believe it or not. Up until 2001. Then I started watching the other fake, Fox. The other fake, the other corporate-owned media outlet. I switched from CNN to Fox. The other corporate-owned. Could you believe, and I might be careful with what I say here, because we're on a medium. But I'm just going to say that the First Amendment has lost. And I would have never, ever turned that podcast into a business. Not with a news one. Because of what happened in the courtroom. And I can't mention his name. You know, you can't mention him anywhere. But let's just say I'm not able to do any businesses or anything, but I'm just saying I would keep my podcast, my news podcast, specifically a private citizen, where I'm not. Now what's so bad is they'll eventually come after that speech as well. Because the First Amendment doesn't have any, like, say, except for a business news. Indeed, it was meant to protect the freaking news. They're saying that he monetized Sandy Hook. I would never make a news podcast my business. So I could openly just discuss. I mean, I know you're like, say, if you get at me make stuff up on it maliciously, that's criminal. It wouldn't matter if you was a private citizen or public citizen making stuff up. But all I do is read the news and analyze it and give my opinion. So I'm not committing no crimes there. No hiking allowed.
Listen, this is a.
There's no way I'm breaking the law by doing that. This is just another way to keep the controlled media in control of everything. Because they get up and they're told what they're paid to say or what they're paid to do. Every one of those outlets. And when anybody steps outside their thing, they're fired. Even though the First Amendment gives you, I mean, even right before Kennedy died, he was begging the media to keep politics at bay, to keep the government media complex at bay. He was begging them to look into this stuff. And what do? They get worse. They get worse with time. It's like living in China now. Who said? I mean, China may own them for all I know. I don't know who owns them. And that ain't really right, y'all. That should be illegal. Indeed, every one of those deals should be revoked. That should not be allowed. Your media should never be owned outside of you, outside of your country. I feel that way about all the countries. Well, I'd complain about any of them, but I don't have jurisdiction there. But if you're a country, you got no business. Your media has no business being owned by their entities. I'm sorry. That should be international law. Because that's not in your country's best interest. It don't matter. I mean, I would say that about an American entity in China. So I'm not being discriminatory here. They have no business. Now, if they put a office there and they report news like everybody else, that's one thing. But, I mean, if it's just an extension of that office, like say, I'm going to use this as an example, Fox or CNN, and they've got a worldwide offices. Well, then that would be fine. But say they go over here and they buy this company that's a media company in another country. That should never be allowed. Never. That should be breaking international law. I'm sorry. It's not in that country's best interest. It's not in that country's best interest. And I don't care what country you're talking about. I don't care if you're talking about Britain. I don't care if you're talking about any of them. China, Russia, any of them. It's not in their best interest for an outsider to own any of their media. I'm going to take him down out of the hills before it ever gets dark. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get on those discussions. I was just thinking. I was just thinking about how I didn't have access to the cable. I almost felt like junking the recording. But I spent so much time on it. I didn't junk it. And I think I ended up making it, I don't remember if it was I believe it was the second track. It made me sick at my stomach, to tell you the truth. I was recording it when it was going on. Because that's sort of what they was talking about. Feeling like they were rejected. That's how them boys felt. And a lot of people just looked at those evil boys. I didn't really look at it that way. Even though I thought it was an act of evil, it was inspired by pain. And then there's some other tales to it as well that you can dwell further into. And I'm going to tell you, this isn't an excuse. But y'all know me. Y'all know at times I tell you that I could be, especially religion, I could be like Marilyn Manson and not like it. Them religious kids were the meanest when I was a kid. Now, they didn't pick on me. I was a big giant. I got spared of that. I got spared of that. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. I'm thankful for everything in life. Like even not even having church forced on me. Because I don't think if I'd not made that decision myself, I don't know if I'd have made it. Because I don't like people telling me what to do. I take a rebellious stance. You know, my daddy left the church because he got mad, and my mama, she didn't like it either. My daddy's the one who, I think he's the one who
Let's
left.
not pussyfoot around. I know who you are. I know
I
what
didn't
you're
grow up
into.
in church,
We've put up
so I didn't have all
property.
that pushed on me. The only thing I seen of it was from outside, like, say, hearing sources like Marilyn Manson on that. You know, I don't understand that rebellion because I never had to fight it. Like I would see Pat Robinson on TV or Jim Baker or that other in Falwell, the one I watched when I was young. And there's this other one I used to watch when I was young too called Charles Stanley. He's still around. I believe he's still around. What was the last time I checked? He may be gone now, I don't know. I hadn't checked him in a while. I'll do a search on Charles Stanley. I listen to his program. Indeed, I still remember the last time he kind of kept me company. The last time I spent the night at my grandmother's house, I was having a panic attack. They put her coffin in the living room. And, I had some panic attack. I was in the living room and I was standing there sleeping in the chair. The rocking chair. It was dark. Well, I got the TV was right across from it, you know. It was over in the corner. I'm going off memory here because we're talking about a memory from a long time ago. I turned on the TV and it's staticky. It's almost going on morning. I mean, I was up all night. I was scared to death. Well, I found him on a staticky channel. I turned him on, and I was able to turn the TV off and go to sleep. I had this feeling she was going to appear in the living room for some reason or other. And this program happened to be on. It's almost night. By the time it's night, he ain't gonna find anybody. Sunset. Sunset. There's a house up here. Well, let's see if you can go up the other direction. Yeah, you should be able to go. You can hear the crows. I may have to go here in a minute. It's been a while. You're already starting to see the stars. Okay, I'll be there in a minute. And I was right. Okay, I'll see y'all later. I might sign back on. I might sign back on in there, and then again I may not. If I don't, I'll be back later. Be back later. Before we go to the wrestling. I'm sure I'll have some more time. Like, I'll have to wait to get ready. There's only one bathroom, and there's 3 of us, so we have to take times getting ready. So I may be back when they're getting ready.